YouTube. That one social media website we've all grown to love. Founded in the glorious year of 2005 by Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and the other guy's name I can't pronounce. The website has since then garnished over 2.1 billion active monthly users worldwide, making it the second most visited social media platform only behind Facebook. But enough of the shitty history lesson, because I have deadlines to meet. If you had known me from like late 2015 to early 2018, I was the biggest Mario fan of all fucking time, bro. I loved everything about this franchise. I loved the characters, I loved the games, I loved the colorful vibe into it. It's just there was something about this one little franchise that sparked my interest. I had spent most of my early days of YouTube watching Mario-related gameplay or content, or YouTube channels that primarily focused on said content, mostly Plus channels. Me, being the oblivious 6-year-old child back in the day, had not realized a single thought that most of the shit I was watching back in the day was flat out weird. But last week in school, a core memory of mine suddenly popped in my head. It was about a YouTube channel I used to watch when I was a little ass. My autism was severely kicking in that day. So I had decided to yell, and I quote, "Do you guys remember that one guy on YouTube who had the Mario action figures that would always swear and cuss and be rude with each other?" I wish I could say I'm pulling your leg here, but I'm not. Like, this is something that actually happened, something I did say, and it was in front of everybody in the classroom to see. But there's only like 5 kids in my classroom, so it really doesn't matter. Insurd is an American YouTuber who began his YouTube journey all the way back in 2008. There was no Mr. Beast, there was no Kaizenat, and PewDiePie was slowly but surely coming out of the woodwork. The first video he would ever upload to the channel was PokeFables, a stop-motion parody web series based off of the Pokemon franchise. It's a part of a dark and gritty phase of YouTube where they took children's media franchise and turned them into edgy, evil monsters that kill you in your sleep. Even still, people had a fond liking to these videos and they seemed to be doing well for YouTube at the time. He would spend another 2 years on YouTube making funny, edgy, and often weird skits based off of weird scenarios. The first Mario-related video he would make on the channel was not Mario Fables, rather a 45-second skit about Toad getting his ass wiped in Mario Kart. Yeah, this video walks so racist Mario could fly, I guess. On January 1st, 2010, Insurd would go on to make arguably his most popular series, Super Mario Fables. I've been binge watching this show for a while now and I gotta say, it's really not that great. Not because all the characters are so mean-spirited or anything, but because of how painfully outdated the humor is.
Ugh, I hope I never have to see her again. She's so f***ing annoying. Ooh, what about f***ing annoying f***ing like this?
Honestly, this entire series is just another victim of falling onto the genre of, hey, we had decided to take the seemingly normal character from a children's media franchise and turn him into a fucking dickhead that's rude to everyone. Laugh. In January of 2011, after 2.5 years of making content, Insurd had finally reached up to 10,000 subscribers. A few months later, he would make a 20-minute crossover special titled Super Mario Fable, which was not exactly what I expected growing up.
Pikachu, stop singing, you sound like shit! And Charmander, stop rapping your f***ing name, it's giving me a headache!
Your mom gives me a headache.
Shut the f*** up, Squirtle!
3 years later, his career on YouTube would begin to grow even more, as he would reach 25,000 subscribers in 2014. His most popular video by far is a Mario Fables episode titled Green Metal Luigi, which is currently sitting at almost 10 million views. Which is actually pretty impressive, especially with a channel that only has 70,000 subscribers. A lot of viewers express great nostalgia to this series, and it also proves that I'm not the only one who watched this when I was younger. Yippee! In 2015, Insurd would create his third and final Fable series, Luigi Fables, which only lasted for like 3 episodes. And 2 of them are just retakes of older videos that came out before. But alas, after 7 years, Mario Fables' longevity had finally caught up to it, having it been 7 years since the last episode. And it wouldn't take too long for PokeFables to follow suit. After that, he would make yet another trailer about the future plans for his channel, a compilation about Mario Fables, plus 2 skits, before going completely radio silent for the next 3 years. He had just started to upload recently of this year, with his most recent upload being 9 months ago, which is just a re-upload of a video that released over 15 years ago. Okay, if I'm being honest here, he really hasn't done anything all that memorable. Most of his videos now are just clips of videos that came out like 10 years ago. So it's not like he had just stopped uploading or some shit like that, it's just that nobody really gives a damn about him anymore. Which is actually kinda sad, since I used to love this channel, I used to laugh at these videos, and I used to subscribe to his channel, blah blah blah, you get the point. The only thing I can say about all of this, Insurd, you really lucked out, man. Were you to make this shit in just about any other time period in YouTube's history, you probably wouldn't even be on the site in the first place. It really goes to show how simply being crazy and making really messed up Mario animations get you so far in life. It was a part of the golden age of YouTube, before the crazy editing, and before the apology videos, and before the over-exaggerated thumbnails. And to Anthony, the creator of the Insurd channel, who probably won't be ending up seeing this video anytime soon, I can't help but thank you for rifting a relatively small, but interesting part of my childhood. Alright, before ending this video for real, I have one more thing I need to share that I forgot to share while making this video. I had decided to search up more and see what's left of this forgotten channel until I found this. A very new post from the channel that released 3 months ago, titled, "I promise it's coming. Been working completing Q&A free. It's big. I think I'm going to split into 2 parts." With a picture of a Toadette action figure. Could this mean that Mario Fables is making a grand return? Who knows, man, who knows? Like I said, this was from 3 months ago. Anyway, that's just about it. See you in the next video.